Hello folks, welcome to Gatwick Airport, 5:45 a.m. We're about to do a travel day. We're flying to Paris early this morning. I'm in the wrong terminal. Deliberately, I stayed in a hotel in the South Terminal last night. I fly from the North Terminal, so we just need to head over to the shuttle and then we can go do a travel day. Unfortunately, I got to the shuttle just as it was arriving, so I couldn't get to the front and pretend I was driving. But I am at the very back, so I guess I could go back and forth and then pretend I was driving, which would be awesome. But yeah, this is one of the best things about flying from Gatwick. I like the shuttle.
Time to check on a few last minute things. Passport, check. Money, check. Tea bag, check.
There we go then folks. If you watched my hotel review video a couple of days ago, you will know just how close I stayed. But official transfer time from hotel bed to terminal, 6 minutes. That'll do nicely. We are here. Now I need to work out how to get through security. I've not flown from Gatwick in about 20 years. So this is going to be an interesting one. No checked baggage, so I think we're just up these escalators and security is up here. If not, I'll find an adult to ask. I've also not flown on my own ever before, so there's that whole, I think I'm all right, I'm usually in charge, but a little bit of panic in there of, because I'm not looking out for somebody else, am I going to get too lax and balls up somehow? Well, fingers crossed, I've already got my one balls up out of the way. I paid for fast track security, completely forgot, and had to come through normal security. Luckily, it's so early in the morning that I got through in like 5 minutes anyway. So we are now past security in duty free and having a little rummage through here. My flight doesn't actually leave for nearly 2 hours. There was big letters on the Easyjet app saying be at the airport for 6 a.m, but it's an 8 a.m. flight. It's now 6:07 a.m, so plenty of time to kill, which is good because I need to find some breakfast and also get out of this smelly area. The first thing in the morning, before we've even had a cup of coffee, the smell of all this perfume does not sit well in my nostrils. And we are through that never-ending duty-free shop and into the area where all the other duty-free shops are, including Harrods over there. I don't remember Harrods being here last time I flew from Gatwick, which, like I say, was about 20 years ago. Maybe not quite that many. I think I flew with Lucy, but I don't think Amy had been born yet, so getting on for 20 years. But there's plenty in here. You could easily spend a morning shopping. Unlike when I fly with Anna, I don't have a lounge pre-booked. However, I do have lounge access with my credit card, so if I can find one, I will use one. Failing that, there's a Shake Shack up there, which I will definitely use and abuse. Does the Shake Shack do breakfast? They seem busy enough. Coffee is the top priority right now. Well, I've made it into a lounge, but it's 6:24 a.m. and heaving. I'm sat at a table that already had somebody else's breakfast on it, but they've moved on, I hope. There's no forks, so I got a spoon, but at least I get some food. And most importantly, a coffee. Like I say, this is included with my credit card. I don't know that I'd have spent £30. I don't know if I'd have been happy if I'd have spent £30 to come in here, but considering it's effectively free. Oh, and it's so cold, so that's good. It's fine, it fills a gap. And at least the coffee is warm. That's a bonus. Cold breakfast consumed. I'm now in the library. So I'm being quiet. Should have a gate in about 15 minutes. And my gate has been called, so back into the smelly, noisy airport. We've got the noise cancelling headphones on. It's a lot being at an airport, but we're heading down to the gate now. Fingers crossed this flight's not going to be delayed. I've cursed it now, but you know, we can wish. So we're through here. I have no idea how far it is to actually get to the gate. It's just a series of very long tunnels, but we've got an hour until the plane leaves. I would imagine a good 20 minutes until the gate closes. It'll be fine. It's quite sunny out there. Which one is my plane? It's definitely one of the Easyjet ones. The others look too expensive for my bank balance. That one maybe? We have magic moving floor. Best thing about Gatwick. I can walk along here at normal speed and feel like the Flash because of how fast I'm going. These are the kind of things that please me. Well, I'm through the gate. If you had that plane as your answer as to which one was mine, I think you were probably the winner. I can see the pilot. There's not actually much of a queue at the gate. I wonder if maybe the plane's not full. Almost as if people might have a reason to not want to travel to France at the moment. It'll be fine. I'm trying not to get too excited because the door is still open, but they have also said boarding is complete. And there is nobody next to me in the front row. I'm in the front row with the extra leg room and spare seats either side of me. I think I'm just going to lie down and have a nap. This is bonkers. What a wonderful thing. They've shut the doors. What a time to be alive. So after a slight delay, we took off about half an hour late. We are in the air. It's only a 45-minute flight, so despite taking off half an hour late, somehow we're going to be getting to France a few minutes earlier than what the booking said. And is it a 2-hour difference? I think it's only an hour's difference, isn't it? So yeah, we're on our way. Very, very clear morning up here. You can see 4 miles. It is awesome. Look at that. Very cool. Flying from Gatwick as well, you're almost immediately over the sea as well, which is unusual. I think, is that the Brighton Stadium down there? It's the only one I can imagine being in this direction, and I have been there and it is kind of out of town like that, so I think that's Brighton, and then you've got the stadium just out of town on the edge there next to the university, and then you've got the marina, Brighton Pier. Yeah, that's Brighton. I know where I am, and we are about to head out overseas. And then France isn't very far, but that is cool. I'm not used to being this low going over this bit. It's like we're doing a sightseeing tour. Certainly didn't expect to be seeing a football ground from the sky today. At least not that one. And just a few minutes later, there we have the French coast. Again, so rare to have such a clear view of it. I don't know if there's just no cloud around today or if we're flying lower than usual because it's such a short flight. But these are some pretty awesome views. And again, you can see 4 miles. And there we have Paris. And I'm pretty sure I can only just see it. But I think the Eiffel Tower is right there. I have no idea if the camera will pick that up, but it's pretty much centre on this shot from the aeroplane. Very, very cool. We have landed. I'll meet you the other side of passport control. This is quite a big, busy airport, isn't it? I've never flown into Paris before. Just gazing out the window, it looks quite large. There's a lot going on out there. So this one might take a while. Made it through. Now I just need to work out how to get to my hotel, which I can't actually check into for 3 hours. I'm hoping I can get an early check-in. I haven't looked how to get there though. I don't know if the best option is going to be a taxi or figuring out trains. So I'm going to go and find somewhere to sit with Google Maps and try and work that out. Right, it looks straightforward enough to get a train. It's one train from here into the centre of Paris and another one back out towards where my hotel is. It's going to take about an hour, but then so would a taxi. I've just priced it up on the Free Now app, and you're looking at like 60 euros for a taxi. Even more if I just jump in one of the airport taxis. And Free Now, I don't know where the pickup spot is. It just says Free Now airport pickup spot. So I figure we do the train, and if I end up lost in the middle of nowhere, it will then be easier to get a Free Now from there, because I won't be trying to figure out where the pickup spot is. I can just say, pick me up from where I am. There's logic to it all. First train was a roaring success. I am where I am supposed to be, but still half an hour from where I want to be. So I now need to get on another train, which I think I'm on the right platform. In fact, Google Maps is telling me now that I'm in the right place and need to get on the train that's on its way. Good old Google Maps and AirPods and things all working together. I'm like a machine. Boys and girls, that is a double-decker train. I've never seen such a thing. That is amazing. It's not my train, I'm on the next one, but there are people on 2 floors of it. I am fascinated. If my train's not a double-decker one now, I'm going to be desperately disappointed. Mine is due in 5 minutes. I'm aiming for the one to Saint-Germain-en-Laye. And then I'm on there for about 15-20 minutes, and I'm pretty much at my hotel, I think. I am over the moon. Everyone I've ever met is going to hear about this. Stairs on a train. Mind-blowing. Well, I have emerged from the station into a market, and apparently my hotel is an 8-minute walk from here. But first, I'm thinking supermarket, grab some lunch, because it is 12 o'clock. I've been on the go since 4:30 a.m. my alarm went off, and all I've had is those cold eggs and hot sausage. That's the sentence. I'm going to go grab some lunch and then find my hotel, which I think is this way. Oh, so many complicated lunch decisions. All I really wanted was a baguette, but I had no way to prepare such a thing. Just wandering around the streets. So what I did find was my favourite lemon. No, is it lemon? It's mint and lemon iced tea, which I found in Amsterdam last year and actually is in England now. So I don't need to just have it in Europe, but I will, because this is where I found it. And then I got myself a croque monsieur and a tuna and olive pizza. I didn't necessarily need both, but I couldn't turn down the opportunity for a tuna and olive pizza, but there is the worry it could have been horrible. So I've got the other thing as well, just in case. I will eat this and then I'll be fully energised and ready to find my hotel. Well, I'm almost at my hotel, and I tell you what, there are some buildings around here. That one just ahead of me, the CitizenM hotel, is where I'm staying, but there's a massive building here. Don't know what that is. And then I don't know if you can see this one here, that is kind of a square but has no middle, which looks like it's right behind the hotel I'm staying in. This is a bonkers part of town. Last time I actually came into Paris was just after the 1998 World Cup, I think. I've obviously been to Disneyland a few times, but not actually into the city of Paris. And don't remember any of this. Only did the tourist bits. This is a real city. Who knew? Okay, we can get a better look at these buildings now. So the big one from before was this massive arena, which I can only assume, based on how cheap the hotel is for this stay, I can only assume there's nothing going on in the arena this weekend. There is the building I was talking about before. That's the big square with nothing inside. We're surrounded by all these massive skyscrapers, and that is my hotel. Considering I just picked the cheapest brand name chain hotel I recognised that was within like 45 minutes of TwitchCon, I think I've done all right here. It's a nice little area. Somewhere to have dinner. Lovely. It looks like I'm going to manage to do Paris without accidentally getting any culture. Spot on. And they have let me check in early. It is 1:45, so I'm checking in a good hour and a quarter early. And this is the room. Now, if you watched my TwitchCon / Amsterdam videos last year, We stayed in a CitizenM then as well. It is very similar, so you'll be familiar with the layout. The lady at reception said, have you stayed in one before? And I said, yeah, not here. And she said, it's the same. They're all the same. So this is pretty much what you can expect from a CitizenM anywhere in the world. And I think they are certainly across Europe. So as we walk in, we've got somewhere to hang clothes, nice little selection of hangers and full length mirror, which means I can look at all of my length. I do like to admire my length. Bathroom we'll get to in a minute, but we've got this little sink area outside of the bathroom where we've got, I think this is the only sink. Yeah, so this is just a toilet and a shower. Like I say, we'll get back to it. But here we've got the sink. These, if I remember from last year, you can just go and refill water downstairs, fill up water bottles, fill up cups. I don't think they keep any in the room. No, but we do have a fridge if I want to buy something to put in a fridge. No tea or coffee facilities in here, which is disastrous. And again, remembering back to last year, I think that is a thing. I think they try and encourage you to go down into the lounges on the lower floors where you can get complimentary beverages. Over here, that's the back end of the bathroom with a curtain that comes around from the outside. So I guess this goes a bit see-through. Desk area where you can obviously set up, plug in, do work. And then you've got the controls for the blinds, the curtains, all that kind of stuff. Everything is controlled by iPad. So there's an iPad in the room that controls the room, or you can use the app on your phone to do it, depending on which you prefer. And then little area to put my suitcase down here. Under the bed, we've got some under bed storage. So there's the TV remote and some extra bedding. The safe is down there. Good size safe as well. That is a good size safe. And then double bed with TV that says, welcome Kevin, which I like very much. And then I also got to choose my view. So I think if we put these curtains up, I got to pick whether I was high, low, whether I overlooked the arena, the cemetery. I decided for a high room overlooking the arch that caught my eye from outside. And I just think that is a really, really cool view. I'd rather see that than an arena or a cemetery. And that is just awesome. Have we got somewhere? Yeah, we've got somewhere to plug in the CPAP machine as well. All is good. All is right in the world. And that, I don't know, it says, oh, bathroom. I was wrapping things up, but I'll show you the bathroom quickly. I know we normally do a full hotel tour, but I've been traveling for hours. I just want a nap at this point before other people get here. So this is the bathroom. So we've got a shower, nice little rainfall shower. And as we discovered at the airport hotel, we like to have a rainfall shower and a bumhole shower. We've got both of those, toiletries and whatnot as well. And then toilet down there. And this time, that really is that. The air conditioning in here is lovely, by the way. Oh, and we've got some books and a dog and some art up there as well. So that's all nice. And there's a massive library downstairs that I could go and explore to get more books. But I know I normally do a full hotel review, but I'm a broken man. Plus, we've stayed in this chain before. So between this and the Amsterdam Travel Day video, you should have a good idea of what you are offered for a CitizenM now, which apparently is the hotel I always stay in when I come to TwitchCon. But that is why I'm in Paris. So there are going to be some other creators who arrive over the course of the afternoon, and then we will head over for TwitchCon. I think you've probably already seen the TwitchCon video at this point. With that one being more time sensitive, I'll have rushed to get that one out first. But TwitchCon's not the only thing I'm going to do while I'm here in Paris, so there should be at least a couple more videos from this Paris trip coming out over the next week or two as well. So hopefully you have enjoyed this travel day. If you have, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for lots more travel content, hotel reviews, nerdy stuff, theme parks. We do a lot here, and thank you very much for watching.